again, y'all. It's time to wind down. Y'all know what time it is. It is Wind Down Wednesday with your host, Coach K. Marie. And I am live and in effect on Power99 The Mix. Go ahead and share this broadcast if you are watching live right now from the Power99 page. Hey, if you are listening right now from the Power99 app, turn the volume all the way up. Go ahead and put your earplugs in or whatever you want to do. Let your sunroof top down if you're listening to the app in your car. Y'all, it's time to wind down. Hey, hey, all the time. Hey. Y'all know I'm gonna bring her on now, y'all. Hey. Yes. Hey. Listen, y'all, it's going down. It's going down tonight. I got my best friend in the building, D McGee. Yeah. Listen, she rocking her brand. We gonna get into that tonight, y'all. Listen, I got one of her old school shirts on. Baby, you can't forget about the original, you hear me? Hey. Work it. Hey. My G, between. The best friend I get to sing on here, and I don't even have to sound good. Hey. Ooh, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. I am your host, Keisha Spencer, also known as Coach K. Marie. Listen, y'all, it's only been a week, but I miss y'all already. So welcome back to Wind Down Wednesday. Of course, I keep forgetting the wine. I don't understand, y'all. It's gonna come together real soon, y'all. It's gonna come together. I promise it's gonna come together. But y'all, I got a show for y'all tonight. I got a special guest in here on tonight. So this is the best friend edition. Y'all, I just came up with that out of nowhere, just so y'all know. Because I am interviewing one of my longtime best friends. We've been friends for over 25 years since we were in the third grade, y'all. I don't want to get ready and get y'all all into our age, but just know we pushing 40 in this thing. But don't look like it, baby. Don't look like it. So, y'all, I just before I get started, y'all know I'd like to give y'all a recap of my weekend. I had an awesome weekend. This week, y'all know I am a part of a women's organization called the CEO District. And when I link with my CEO sisters, like it's a time like no other. It is time for me to find out things about myself that I need to do in order to step my game up. It's pressure, y'all. I get around my CEO sisters, and all of a sudden I'm just this queen that just get ready to step out on the red carpet and can't be touched or can't be messed with, y'all. So I'm gonna refrain from the cursing and stuff because y'all know I sometimes have a potty mouth. Listen, y'all, I'm just not going live on the air, so if you're just now tuning in to Power99 The Mix, go ahead and turn the radio up. I was a little excited because I got a night that we're going to celebrate tonight, y'all. It is Women's History Month. I got a special guest in the building, one of my best friends. She is making history by the name of D McGee. I'm going to get into an introduction of her, but I was doing a recap for those of you that are just now tuning in. I had an amazing weekend in the city of Atlanta. Y'all know that's my second home. So shout out to anybody that's listening in right now from ATL, what it do. Shout out to Brinkley, all y'all, the CEO District. Listen, it is going down. We went to this we went to this amazing place and had an awesome photo shoot. Y'all know we're all about branding when you are building your brand. You're all about taking pictures, getting out on the scene because you want people to capture those experiences, and we just really like to look good on pictures. So this weekend, that was one of the highlights. We had a photo shoot. Some of you all may have seen me, so if you're not following me on Facebook, go and follow me now. That's Keisha K. Marie Spencer. You'll see some of those bum pictures. Y'all know when I step out, I steps out. But so we started off with a crab boil night, and y'all, let me tell y'all, Friday night was my first night getting a yoni steam, y'all. Ooh, friend, listen. Get a little steam on that cool cat. I'm sorry. The Saints probably listening in tonight. But listen, let me go ahead on and break the Saints in that's going to be listening in on tonight. I am what you call a hood saint. You can find it in the dictionary. It's going to have K. Marie beside it. She is from the hood. She loves God, but y'all know sometimes the world just, it's a battle now. It's a battle in the spirit. But I love God and he loves me too. So if a word slip up, I just want to apologize to y'all in advance. I love you. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry because it's just me and I can't do nothing but be real on the earth. So, yeah, y'all. So I got that yoni steam, y'all. Shout out to Ilyasa, y'all. If y'all don't follow her on Facebook, she is starting what is called a Royal Yoni Splendor Garden. She actually has some garden on the goes where you can do your yoni steam at home. Ooh, y'all. Let me tell y'all how people make something out of nothing. I seen this lady transform a whole garage into like this Garden of Eden. I put it on Facebook. Please go back and watch it. Man, she had a garden laid out. She had flowers everywhere. Honey, she had to set us up something that we didn't even know we could use to do a yoni steam. And when I tell y'all, we put that little disposable wrap on, and all that AWS was out. It was out, baby. I was feeling real sexy that night, y'all. Let's just say, she played N.D.I.R.E. I Am Ready for Love. And so listening to that song, I wasn't even, my journey was not talking about I'm ready to love on a boyfriend, a man. I was falling in love with me. I was falling in love with my femininity. I was falling in love with my cootie cat because I knew it's friend to be real good and clean. So, get your youngest done, women. I promise you, you'll love it. Look, I'm sorry. It's gonna be a lot of apologizing to the Saints tonight, y'all. Listen, y'all, but hey, Saints, get the yoni's clean too. So y'all make sure you smelling like peaches and cream berries and whatever, because it's when the seasons change, it's time to flush out some things and get some new spirit feeling in you and detox all of that negativity and all of that. So it's more of a spiritual connection when you are doing something like that. It's more of an empowerment for women to know that you glorify your body enough to cleanse it in such a way. So if you have not experienced that, please make sure you get your yoni done, y'all. Let me see what else, y'all. Anyway, if you want to know more about the CEO District, visit us at CEOdistrict.com. We are also on Facebook. I am the Director of Member Engagement, so you will see me popping in and popping out all over the place. Follow us on CEOdistrict.com, IG, or Facebook. Get with us now. We got a meetup coming in April in Atlanta, and I would love to connect with the beautiful women that are listening in right now. But let's get on into the night, y'all. So I got a special guest on here. I told y'all many times this is my best friend. This is best friend edition. Now, I know this is Power99DaMixx, the hip hop side. Y'all know I like to keep it hype on Wind Down Wednesday, but tonight we're going to tone it down a bit, but we're going to still keep it hype because this is what you call a perfect balance, you know, because one thing about it, make no mistake, I love hip hop, secular music, all that good stuff, but I am just a soldier for God. and I love me some gospel music. If my mouth wasn't as bad as it was, I probably would be on Power 99 Gospel. But you know, God saw me. He positioned me where I needed to be, so I don't mislead the people. So we're gonna leave that up to Lady Shay. Shout out to Lady Shay on Power 99 Gospel doing an amazing job. So y'all make sure y'all are tuned in to Power 99 Gospel as well. So speaking of gospel, I got the amazing gospel recording artist in the building. She is my best friend, one of my favorite singers. It is none other than Danny McGee Barlow in the building. I was finna give her some sound effect music, but y'all know sometimes you can be trying to put your hands up. Hey, hey. All right, put your hands up. Because y'all know I'm going to crank you up some kind of way. I'm going to crank you up some kind of way. I want to say, first of all, before I get you to introduce yourself to everybody, I want to say thank you again for joining me on Wind Down Wednesday. I know this may not necessarily be the typical platform, but you know, anything for BL in this thing. And then anyway, she a gospel singer, but she's still my best friend, and she lit, and she hot. You know what I'm saying? So she part of the Hood Saint committee. You know what? That sound like my next shirt right there. That's my next shirt right there. Come on. Hood Saint. Baby, don't help me with no theme song. Don't y'all give me started. I was finna freestyle. I ain't finna do it. But I just want you to just introduce, we are broadcast nationally all over the United States. And there are some people that may not know who you are. I can talk about you all day long, but of course, when you want them to know exactly who you are as a business professional, then it is better for you to introduce yourself. So tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you're from, and what it is that you do.
Let me shout out to my best friend Keisha for having me on the show, Power 99. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing out there? All my listeners out there. Yes, my name, I go by two names. D McGee is my stage name. And then I got Danny McGee Barlow. Yes, I am from Memphis, Tennessee. Grown. Born and raised. I am grown. Born and raised here in Memphis, Tennessee. I am a recording artist. I am an author, and I have now stepped into being an empowerment speaker.
Come on, right now.
I be trying to run. I be trying to run from that.
No.
Yeah. So that's who I is. Who I is.
That's who she is, y'all. That was the modest version, y'all, of who she is. It's so much more to that. She is an amazing singer, and then she don't like for me to throw this actress title on her. But look, I don't care if you did it one time, two times, if it was for 5 seconds. Damn it, you an actress. Okay, I'm sorry again, Saints. I'm sorry again.
Yeah, you could throw that in there. You could throw that in there.
Look, because she is, and I'm super excited to just be just a part of your life and watching you go on this journey. I just want to get straight into it. Like as a gospel singer, you had to be motivated by something, and I know firsthand that you've been singing since you was yay high. Like, what made you decide to go into a gospel singing career?
Well, just going back to, like she said, been singing since I can remember. Basically, both of my grandparents was pastors, and so that just push you into singing in church. But I always I used to always sing in church, and then my first actual professional singing was I used to sing with Tennessee Mass Choir. I was 12 then. That's my first like professional being on the road traveling. At the age of 12, I used to hate it, y'all, because I'm telling you, I wanted to be at home. I was missing out birthday parties, everything. And then after that, I went to join. I'm one of the founders of Dura Pettis and SIP, Strength and Praise. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then from there, with the group called Change, it's my sister group here in Memphis, Tennessee, was called Change. And then after left Change, that's when I started my ministry back in 2013.
All right. So as y'all can see, she started really, really early, and I heard you say you started with the Tennessee Mass Choir. Tell me about some of the people that you sang with, because I know it goes way beyond the Tennessee Mass Choir, because you've been out here in these streets for a long time, and it's really this is not me just hyping her up because she my best friend, but like you really don't. You're so humble that the experiences that you've had, it's not like you put it out there like you're chasing clout or anything like that. But there's some people that are praying right now to experience what you've experienced as a singer. So, tell me about some of the people that you've worked with throughout this journey.
Oh my God. So, like she said, I can name them. You see, Yolanda Adams, I have done with Karen Clark, Kiki, Kirk Franklin, Kirk Carr. It's so mean. I can think Jennifer Holiday. There's some Jennifer Holiday, and not only that, not just gospel. I used to do a professional background with my R&B people.
Yeah,
Glenn Jones, Anita Baker. I've done with Anita Baker. I've done with Dave Hollister. Just to name a few. Yeah.
Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all know y'all done seen Fighting Temptations before. Look, she had her moment, y'all. I used to go and see her every Monday night at the Gibson Guitar Lounge.
Chris J. Don't forget my Memphis people. Yes, One Accord, Chris J. Yes, all those good people I used to sing with.
Look, y'all talking about somebody just getting off work. Sometimes I was store manager at Cato. Sometimes I buy me an outfit while I was at work, and just so I can just head on. I've been out the whole outfit, shoes and all, just to catch it before before I missed the show, y'all. And she used to do a dang good job.
Was it what is this called? Martini Mondays.
Martini Mondays
At the
Gibson Guitar Lounge. Baby, I was there and full of fig honey. Listen, sometimes I be leaving there and going to work in FedEx at night. So, it was about the support, and it's always a good time to listen to live music wherever you go. So, I appreciate you. I appreciate what you did then as well as what you do now, because it is all a part of the gift that God gave you, which is your voice. Who would you say has inspired you the most? Just even in the gospel industry or in your personal life, that has inspired you the most to continue to pursue a career as a gospel recording artist?
Well, most definitely, let me give it, most definitely God. If it weren't for God, I would not be here. I would not be having this voice He gave me. It's my stuff with my mom. My mom used to always, oh my God, wake me and my sister up and make us sing. She played the organ. So if it weren't for her, I don't think I would even want to be in the front, singing anything like that. But I give my mom for that. Not only, there's so many Durham Pettis. Oh my God. Like I said, start off with him.
Yeah.
And I gotta give thanks to rest her soul, Miss Fanny Clark. Oh my God, that's who really gave me my opportunity to start out as professional singers like that. And so most definitely Dura Pettis. Dura Pettis been with me every
Shout out to Dura Pettis.
Yes, with that, and he's still really been in my life. Even though I'm doing my solo thing, he's been there every step of the way. Can't forget my sister Natalie. Just being an inspiration in my life. Even though when I left Change, she still supported me in a way that I, just couldn't imagine of you splitting up we single my sister all those years, and I would go out to myself. And then not only that, big shout out to my manager, Mr. Dale. Like Mr. Dale, like he is the one that really believed in me when I told him back in 2013 I want to do my own thing. Like we ride, it's 2022 now. So like he's really the one that really been pushing me, even when I don't want to go, even when I don't want to go speak anywhere. Like he really pushes me. So I have a lot of people that is in my life that really inspire me to do what I do.
That's what's up. Listen, shout out to Daryl Pettis, y'all. He's still doing his thing in the high place. So I want to give a huge shout out to him. Listen, speaking of Daryl Pettis, I can just remember, and he ain't on here. This ain't about him tonight. This ain't about him tonight. But baby, let me tell y'all something. I was going to Fairleigh Elementary, and we had to go sing "Go Tell It on the Mountain," and we was rehearsed to go tell it on the mountain, and we kept doing was saying, "Go tell it on the mountain." So he couldn't stand for us to say mountain. So he was trying to get us to cut that mountain off. And like we were in elementary then, but he was serious about ministry then and how we carried out the gospel of Jesus. And so y'all make sure y'all don't do no, when y'all sing "Go Tell It on the Mountain," make sure y'all mountain. You got to go to the next part. You can't go mountain because he don't want you to do that. And so, and it just made me think about how I imagine him speaking to you as a singer, and some of the journeys that you all have taken throughout this journey, even with Fairleigh High Gospel Choir. Shout out to Fairleigh High School, the best gospel choir in the city of Memphis. All over the. Listen, that's when I first learned how to shout. Listen, y'all talking about a group of kids in the choir stand, getting down, getting it in, baby, getting it in. And I think that's real awesome to be able to express yourself for God, not feel like you're being judged, not feeling like somebody's going to separate you because you don't mind celebrating God and turning up for God the same way you do for everything else. So I'm gonna keep on shouting. I don't care if y'all see me Saturday night doing whatever.
It don't matter.
Look, I'm like the folks say, the Lord know my heart. He know my heart. But speaking of shouting, I do want to play one of your songs that gives you a good shout. Y'all know you ever just want to just be in a good mood, but still have that little bop in your feet. But you have it's levels to it. 1 minute you might be up in it, 1 minute you might be down in it, but at the same time you rocking with it the entire way through. One of your first songs on your first album. First of all, let's go to your first album.
Okay.
What's the name of your first album?
It's my mixtape, D McGee mixtape.
The D McGee mixtape. Tell me about some of the songs that was on that mixtape.
So that song, that particular, I was actually just becoming like trying to feel my way, trying to be like what kind of artists I want to bring in, what followers I want to bring in. So I went like the holy hip hop kind of feel. So Holy Ghost on there is like one of my favorite songs I have on there. What's another one of my songs I like on there? Nobody. I like Nobody on there.
Nobody like
yes. And then I got another song, but that was on my Unveil. Say Free was on my Unveil.
And you know what? I like the whole remake of the Jackson.
Yeah, the Jackson one.
Because I know that's like one of your favorite singers, and so to be able to remake it and put your own spin on it, that song make you have a good time too.
Yeah. I got another song on there. It's called Life. And that is kind of, and it's crazy because when I sit down and listen to, because I hate to hear myself sing, listening to my own stuff, which is crazy. But my sons, but my sons love my mom play Life. So one of my songs on there is called Life. And basically, I wrote the song when I was going through something in my life at that time. And it's not about, life came about when you lose a person. You know, sometimes you be like, you never knew what you had until it's gone. But I flipped it. I never knew who I was until that person was like out of my life. So I finally found like, okay, I am worth it. I am beautiful. Like, I don't need that person to tell me who I am. So that's the flip part of it, just talking about like life.
Yeah, where you found life within you.
Yeah, within myself. Yes. That's one of my favorite songs too on my album called Life.
And I know one of the most popular songs on that album, neither one of us mentioned it yet, was Yahweh.
Yahweh!
How could we not
forget that? Man, listen. Yes, Yahweh.
Listen, Yahweh was blowing up Canada, y'all.
Oh, baby. Yahweh. It was Yahweh and Holy Ghost. Like, Canada loved Yahweh. And nobody. I said, but how can I forget Yahweh?
Look.
From this day, people still say, why you don't say Yahweh no more? I'm like, rescue has took over.
But Yahweh puts you in a place of peace where you're able to sit there and receive God in the most calm fashion.
You're right.
And you know, when it's the I hope I'm saying it right. It's the bridge at the end when it go into the you know, everybody get all into that. Yeah, that's what you call it, the bridge.
Yeah, that's it. Little best friends can sing, so she be stopping. She playing. She know about her music too.
Music lingo. Y'all are finna be a singer. Listen, that's on my bucket list. Y'all better watch it. I got 2 songs in me. And man, when I drop my mixtape, it's gonna have.
I'm gonna be right there. Y'all.
2 songs. One of them be rapping, one of them be singing. So I'm gonna get it on out the way in one while.
2 for 1.
The 2 for 1. You get the best of both words, get a little note, and then you get some bars behind the note. So y'all be looking out for K-Marie mixtape coming real soon. So yeah, I want to play this hit right here. One of my favorites, Holy Ghost. It's going to put you in a different space about God. You can have fun with it. But also, I want to let y'all know it's on YouTube. So if you want to go and watch it on YouTube, just look for Holy Ghost by D McGee. That's D. McGee. And so you can enjoy the video. And that's the reason why I chose this song, because you got a video to follow it. And I feel like a visual sometimes, and people can connect with where you was going with the song. And so they kind of can get into that same excitement. So I'm finna go on and drop this real quick. And we're going to get ourselves together while I drop this song, y'all. Please, mine.
Hello.
What's up, girl?
So what time you gonna be here? Now you know we over here setting up.
I'm not sure right now.
What you mean now? I know you gonna make it here. We already got the balloons. We setting up. It's gonna be nice. So we see you here in a little bit.
I'm gonna try my best.
All right. Bye.
So, baby, you straight?
Yeah, I'm alright.
I heard you on the phone. You sure you alright?
Yeah, I'm straight.
You still down for the night?
We can get some of that good Holy Ghost. We coming to you right now. Holy Ghost, D McGee, let's go. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh.
Something just came all over me and it just won't leave me alone. It got me feeling real good right now. Without the music, I would still dance all night long. It got me thinking of the goodness of Jesus and everything that he has done for me. Some of you may think I'm acting crazy, but there's a fire inside of me. I feel it all over me, and it just won't leave me alone. Somebody call the fireman, it's like fire shoved in my bones. When I'm about to do wrong, and nobody wants answer the phone. shelter, Lord God. When I go through my storm, a present help in the time of trouble. You're there when I need you. Say, you're my favorite guy. If anybody asks me why, I will tell them. Nobody like you. Nobody like you. Nobody like you. Nobody like you.
Y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed that. That was one of the first songs on D McGee first mixtape. Go out, check those songs out on YouTube. Check that video out. It's a really dope video. Get up out of your seat, have a good time, and just enjoy yourself. Hey, Miss Tanya, how you doing? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. So I seen it looked like you tried to get in on this live, Miss Tanya. Did you want me to let you in? Did you have a question for Miss D McGee? You need me to bring you in on the video? Y'all know, you know I don't mind bringing you in now. The more the merrier. I love to talk now. So I want to say Miss Tanya, happy birthday to you. Thank you so much for sharing your story during the CEO weekend. It was just an amazing opportunity to hear you be so transparent. I love your engagement. I love how open you are and your genuine soul. So if you want to join this live, I would definitely let you in, even though I think you pressed it by mistake. But you know I bring you on in this thing now. But yes, if y'all are just now coming back, I am live right now in the studio on Power99DaMixx with my girl D McGee Barlow, recording gospel artist in the building. I just played one of her first songs, Holy Ghost, on the mixtape by D McGee, so y'all go and find it on our platforms. We're going to get right on back into it, y'all. Before we went out, you know, we were talking about who has inspired D McGee. We were also just kind of getting into some old tales about, you know, the high school that we went to, you know, how that hyped us up as children about the Lord and going out and traveling and just experiencing God in a way that we didn't realize that you can have fun, you know, with God. And so during this time, what would you say has been the biggest challenge?
The biggest challenge here now in my life is raising my boys. My two amazing boys. That's like my challenge right now because the world is so different.
Yes.
We used to be when we used to be growing up in the world. We got YouTube now. We got these phones. We got
TikTok.
We got this Instagram, Facebook. Like everything is so open.
Yes.
So that is my challenge. Is just to make sure that the Bible said train the child up in the way it should go. So I'm just making sure that I'm doing just that because I don't want my I just don't want my boys to be caught up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Be caught up in the things that's not right to lead them to do certain
Yes.
things. Yes. Locked up or because it's so
You don't want to get them caught up in the world.
in the world.
Look, you can say it. We can be real on here.
You know what I'm saying? So we can have our fun. It's good fun and it's bad fun. You know what I'm saying? So I want my boys to know, hey, you still can be a Christian. You still can do you, be you. But I need you to know who is the real reason of why you living in this God.
What you said.
So that's my challenge right there. Everything else is.
And I think that you do an awesome job as a mom, and I've been using this word awesome, y'all. It feel real good coming off my tongue to say awesome. So if y'all heard me say it once, you're gonna hear me say it again, and you might hear me say it again and again after that. Because I think today I'm really feeling awesome. You know, I woke up this morning and I said, no matter what's going on, it's gonna be a great day. I'm feeling awesome. I'm gonna have an awesome day, and everybody surrounding me is awesome. So if that energy is not around me, then it's like you're not even there. It's like you're not even there. So if you ain't feeling as good as I'm feeling in the spirit, and my spirit ain't even connecting, you ain't even here. So I do think that's a big challenge for any person that is, trying to do something in their life, trying to get things started. And I know even with singing, there was a time when you put it down so that you could focus on, some new roles that you had taken on. And so tell me about that in between your first mixtape and your second tape. There was a pause, there was a quiet moment where you weren't focusing on putting out music. You were still doing it in the church, but not for yourself. So tell me about that moment.
So it happened so quick because 2013 I released my mixtape. Then I traveled to Canada. I was going to Florida, just so many places at that time. I was just traveling. 2014 I was still traveling a little bit, but then that's when I met my husband. And 2014, look, we got married the same year we met. Then I had the baby the next year. So I actually stopped traveling. I wasn't traveling as much. I was doing a little bit of traveling, but not as much. But yeah, so that really put like a kind of pause on because I became a wife, I became a mother, and then I became a first lady. So
Yes.
that really
Like three major roles.
three major roles. So that really put a kind of like a damn. And I used to always they'll give me I'm like, stop posting everything. I'm not there. They like they want you to come. Like I can't come. So that was a really I really felt like something just so I was happy, but I was sad at the same time because I know my desire was to always sing and I love to travel and I love to just make people feel good and just talk about the goodness of God through my music. So that really took a sacrifice. It really
Yes.
did. But I knew me being a wife, I knew me being a first lady and a mother, that was something, and it's something that I prayed for. But
Yeah.
I knew God was gonna bless me to start back again to do my music. So yeah, that was from 2014 to 2019. That was a kind of between that it was a lot that went on. So yeah.
So I know we going, and I always kind of try to ease into it. So what was the motivation for you to start back putting your music out? I want the people to hear about the motivation behind that because I feel like your entire new album is kind of centered around your life leading up to the album.
Yes. So what motivated me to get back into the studio? Because so 2017, I lost my husband in November 22nd, 2017, the day before Thanksgiving, and it was the day on the of my our older son's birthday. That right there, that took a whole I was just I don't know, I was just a whole different person. Like my spirit had left too. Let me tell you, my desire of living, my desire of being a mother, my desire of being a friend, my desire of being everything lost. It just left me. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't even really literally think that I was gonna be able to take care of my kids or even me get up out the bed and do what I was doing because it just happened all of a sudden. It was
Yeah,
unexpected.
yeah.
I was not expecting my husband to be. I mean, sit here laughing at him within 5 hours from midnight and 5 a.m. My life changed within 5 hours.
Yeah.
So, but to get me back into that, I remember my husband because he always say, "Baby, I promise, when after you have Junior, you can be able to get back on the road, get back on scene because I know you missed it, because when we take a lot, we
Yes.
sacrifice a whole lot when it comes down to being a wife and being a mother. We always put ourselves on the background. We in the back burner and we just forget about our desires because we trying to take care and make sure we doing what we supposed to do
For
as women.
everybody
But
around
I'm
us.
grateful that my husband told me, he was like, "Babe, after you had," because before I had Junior, a lot of people don't know this, but I had a miscarriage in 2016, and so 2017 God allowed me to have my baby boy. So I remember my husband telling me after Junior was born, "Babe, after this, I want you to get back in the studio and I want you to record again and I want you to start back, start back traveling." So I was like, "Okay, great, good." But after that, so that what really motivated me listening to him and remembering when he told me that he wanted me to go back into the studio and start back recording. So that would really motivate me. And then just really having something, not saying I didn't have anything to sing about before then, but it's just a whole different when you have a story behind
Yes.
your music.
Yes. Most definitely. So, as a friend, I watched you go through that journey, and you held it together really, really good. And even at your husband's going away, homegoing celebration, and you were singing, and I know that was so hard, but it's like God just has this certain anointing around your voice that is able to push through even when you don't even want to sing or when you don't feel like it. And I've seen that many times. Just being, I've seen you go from suffering from bronchitis one night, and then the next day you gotta sing and push through, but you always push through for the good of the Lord. So when He blesses you with something.
It's crazy that you said that because the day of his funeral, like I did not have. I was talking like this is literally my
I
voice.
already knew it.
Everything was like everything. My bronchitis, everything had just came up. And so sitting next to my son, I was like, son, I'm just gonna. This me and Peyton in the program at the service. I was like, babe, I'm just gonna talk because I can't sing. You hear my voice? That was regular tea.
Yeah.
Working. And I was like, no, please, I want you to just sing the song that you know my daddy love and I love it. I'm like, baby, please. I said, I'm just gonna get up here and talk. He was like, Mom, please do it for me, do it for daddy. When he sat down, I said, okay, God, you're gonna have to help me with this. Girl, and I knew it wasn't nothing but God because when I got up to talk, my voice was still loud. And I was like, y'all pray for me. And I was sitting up there like, like, okay, either I'm gonna be low, I'm gonna sound like Perry White, or I'm gonna be I'm gonna sound like a crack Mariah Carey. Like this was going through my mind when I was up there. And when I opened my mouth, like I was like, it wasn't nothing but God.
That's
And
it.
I did
That's
not have the voice
it.
to do anything
That's
like that.
it.
So yeah.
And I've seen you do it many times, and I believe that's why the gift was given to you, even the pain, because you've always been a real powerful singer, even from the time when you were little. Like I think about what's love got to. I mean, yeah, what's love got to do with when little Anime was in the church and she was doing the most. And, and I think about like when you were young and your songs and you would put that little in your voice, that little growl in there, and people be like, what that little girl know about? Listen, it's the power that God put behind you, and I believe that's that power that keep you pushing and continue to elevate in your singing. So again, forever grateful for you showing me that side, because even growing up as a young girl and you being you being so excited about God and going to church, and even something like a Thursday night skating night for the church night at the skate ring and all of that kind of stuff. It's when you have friends that are heavy in it like that, you have no other choice but to feel connected the way that they do. So, you were one of the contributing factors to me accepting God in that way. So I tell you that you one of them ones, and God placed certain people in your life for a reason. We've been blessed to have a long friendship. We've never had a falling out. We may have had a disconnect, but never a falling out. Never,
Y'all tell each other how we felt. So we
yes,
didn't get offended, you know what I'm saying, by anybody. And that's what
yes,
real friendship is.
yes.
Real friendship is.
That's what real friendship is. So we can ready to go to a song break, and we're gonna get into the second half. Now let me tell you a little bit about the second half of the show. Now I know the saints are listening, but it's more of an open conversation. So if you're listening, we pray that you're not a judgmental soul, and that you understand that we are real people, and no matter what we are assigned to do and carry out for God, we are still living individuals that go through everyday life struggles, experience everyday life trials and celebrations, not just the bad part of life, but the good part of life. And we are still servants of the Lord at the same time. So y'all make sure y'all catch this second half and don't go nowhere. But before I want to set the tone, because I don't want to get into my ratchet music without introducing y'all to this other song, which is one of my favorite songs, and a lot of people that are familiar with D McGee's new album. This is their favorite song as well. And we love this song. There's a video out to this song on YouTube. And y'all just enjoy this song. And I actually got like this shirt on. I got the shirt on as a representation of, you know what I'm saying, of the album.
I will say this was the video that y'all see me doing my rescue video on, and when I went caught up, that go best friend, that's for y'all.
Indeed.
That's for y'all. Y'all see it tonight.
Because best friend gonna always
She pushes me, honey.
listen. So y'all, I want y'all to take this song right here. And look, I don't care if you know, God turned water into wine. So if you got your wine out tonight, you got your wine. Because here's the thing, we have to know how to go. We have to know how to go in communion, and so that we can get into a place where it's not a problem to communicate what God is doing for us, and we can celebrate Him the same way we celebrate everything else. So we going to Him in communion. So if y'all got y'all glass of wine tonight, go ahead and get your glass of wine and your crackers. We're Sunday. This first Wednesday. It's the first Wednesday in the month. This the first Wednesday in the month. So y'all go and get your communion together, y'all. This first Wednesday. We get ready to commune on tonight here in Power99DaMixx. But y'all, let me let y'all go before I start acting the fool, y'all. Let me give y'all a little bit more of this godliness before y'all get a little bit of this worldliness after this song. This is my favorite, y'all. This Rescue by D McGee, y'all. So I want y'all to get into a different space.
Everything is coming towards me. I can't find relief. I'm swimming upstream.
Listen, y'all. I want y'all to close your eyes and listen to this song. I'm looking out towards you,
trying to see if you see me too. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. Don't wanna go too deep. Feels like I can't breathe. My head is underwater. Please come and save me. I wanna live and not die. Come to my rescue. My rescue. I need you. I need you. I know
I am going ahead on and unmute these mics, y'all. We are back on the second half of Power 99 The Mix. I hope y'all enjoyed that song. One of my favorites. You can find it on YouTube. That's Rescued by D. McGee. Y'all know it's wind down time. We're in the second half. I ain't gonna tell y'all to put the kids up this time because I'm gonna be a little more reserved on tonight because I don't want to disrespect the Lord like that. You know, 1 minute and I got my hands in the air saying, God, I thank ya. And then y'all know I want a slim fine woman with some twerk in her. Y'all know it'll come right behind it. And then I shout a little later. But y'all know it is what it is. So we're gonna get into I told y'all it was the Friends edition. So those of you that are listening live right now, and I want y'all to engage in the chat if you're on Facebook Live. We're talking about friendship and longevity in a friendship. Like, what does it mean to be a true friend? And we never have this conversation about being a true friend. We just know that we're true friends. And so, if you don't mind sharing, because you have many different relationships with many different people, especially, I like to openly say it, like when you got favor on your life. So God is going to always, when you got favor, God is going to always send people in your life. There are going to be people that's going to feel like family. There's going to be people that are going to be strictly friends. There are people assigned to you to be your support system. There are people assigned to you to be your prayer warriors. It's just different people that has different positions in your life. But we're talking tonight about friends. Like, what is it? What do you see as true value in friendship? Like when you call somebody your friend, because sometimes we throw that out there loosely. Just because we met somebody, we vibe real good, all of a sudden she my friend, But in the back of our head, if she do too much, we ain't cool like that, that'll come in the scene, even though you might not say it. But what do you feel like are the core values of a true friend?
Oh my God. So the core value of being a true friend, I always look at as first trust.
Yes.
I don't care. Listen, if that trust ain't there, like we can literally be friends for 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years. But if that trust died down, like it really, I won't say those years doesn't count, but it's just when you just can really trust somebody. And then loyalty. I don't care if I can't be if I allow somebody to talk about you while I'm there, regardless of how close we are,
Come
you know
on.
what I'm saying? That should never change. Like you said, it's different. Everybody have their different sets of friends, but I don't care how close I am to any set of my friends. Can't nobody talk about
Come
my
on.
sister. I don't
Come
care who
on.
you are. That goes for my sister. That goes for whoever. You know what I'm saying? A friend is a friend. You stand your ground to whoever.
What you
You know what I'm saying? So
said.
it's just about having your back. And I know it's we hear it all the time, but having your back in your face and when you're not in your face. You know what I'm saying? I think that comes down because a lot of times, like you said, we do use that word friends loosely. But what is the true meaning of being a friend? You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And like I think just being a true friend is just I don't have to talk to you every day. I don't have
Yeah.
to see you every day. When I talk to you, we can pick up like we've never had any
Exactly.
time contact.
Exactly.
And then if I can call you at any time of the night and then think about if you're not judging me. You know what I'm saying? We all fall short. We all have our things, but I don't need a friend. Now I want the friend to tell me the truth.
Truth. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now don't think I don't want you because you may think I don't want you to think I'm gonna get offended.
I'd rather
Yeah,
hear
you
from
know what I'm
you.
saying? I'd rather hear from you. Then you be like, well, I wanted to tell you, telling you, I wanted to tell. No, we need to just have it all laid out on the table
Come
and
on.
be real friends. Because if I can't tell you how I feel, how you hurt my feelings,
Come
or
on.
how I felt like you weren't there for me without you getting offended, man,
It,
it's yeah.
so the loyalty piece, and let's talk about that part because sometimes we look for we look for that in people, but we accept less than it. And what I mean by that is what I mean by that is a person can be loyal to you because they feel like it's a duty. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes we have to be careful with it because people stick around because they feel like it's a duty, but the love is not genuine. But it's a duty because maybe they want to be in your space. Maybe it's something that they, you know what I'm saying, that they get off. Yeah. And so we have to be careful with that because people can remain loyal to you and be a whole snake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can be so loyal to you and you thinking they got your back and they got, you know, and they that hard with you now. They that hard with you, but then you just have to be careful. And I always, you know, I'm as a best friend, I pray for discernment of my friends. You know, I've always been a protector of my friends. I've always been their friend. You know, that friend that kind of just, you know, you better not even act like you want to mess with a picture of one of mine. Like, and I've never been a confrontational person, but I'm confrontational when it comes to my friends because I grew up without a sister. And so when I started to have genuine friendships, they became like sisters to me. So I love hard on my sisters, and you are one of them. And then this is when I know you're a friend when 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 your family becomes family. You know what I'm saying? Like people know when our family can pick up the vibe that you know that this your friend. This ain't just somebody, you know, and they feel you like family. I do value that part. But I was going to say earlier, sometimes you can meet somebody yesterday or I mean, you know, last month or, you know, at a new job or something like that. And you can be just as close to this person as somebody you've known for 20 years because and that's why I say I know we like to say loyalty a lot, but then sometimes you can meet somebody that you just met, but because you all are like one and the same, and y'all just click really quick like that, that you realize that they are just as loyal to you as somebody you've known for 20 years, and so you know my opinion for a friend would definitely be trust. Trust. You know, like you said, if I can't trust you, I don't want you. I don't want to be around you. That means I can't trust you with my feelings. That means I can't trust you with my kids. Like I'm the type where if I consider you a friend, I consider you somebody right now. But if I lay down and die right now, my kids know they can call you auntie and you gonna be there for them, like that type of friend. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, you know, like I'm a use. I got two friends, and you know them, Jamara and Shay, and Star. Y'all know is my best friend, but listen, I recently met Shay within these last few years, and I met her through Jamara. Me and Jamara been knowing each other since we was in elementary as well. We were next door neighbors, and we actually found out, you know, when you find out your family got some family together, then all of a sudden y'all cousins type of stuff, so you no longer friends, you family now. And so, but I've realized had I not been open, because I used to be a little guarded with my, like, don't call me no best friend. I got three best friends. These been my same best friends since I was in elementary. And they know that's Danielle, Star, and Jamara. I ain't got no other friends in my, but I'm so social that I build great relationships with people. And had I not been open to knowing that there's some more people that can love me the same and still be loyal to my friends, not like I'm doing them, you know, like I'm being disloyal to them by gaining a new friend. It's just more so as I'm growing and my territory is expanding, I need people that care about me, surrounding me wherever I go. So,
Where you just said about having a new friend, and it's crazy because women, I don't know, they can become so territorial.
you sure know what to say.
I'm saying it because just when you talk about Shay, like I just met Shay through you. You know, even though me and Shay not close, but it's like she supports me because of you. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And we probably inbox each other because of you. And it's just I like when you got, and I don't get jealous because if I see you, Shay, Jameer, you know what I'm saying, Star, it's just something like when you know can't everybody have their place.
Come
You
on.
know what I'm saying? So I don't like it when women say you always going out with them. You girl, what?
Look.
We all grown
I love you too, sis. What you want to set a date up? Don't be. Listen.
People talk about having some women just territory because of like I don't get that.
Like you can't have any more friends, and you are not lying about that because I've seen people like that, and like I said, everybody know when I come around, I'm a neutral person. So I get in an environment and don't know that people don't like each other in the environment. So I'm hating you and I'm hating you too. And how everybody doing. And then, somebody side at me because you don't want me talking to this person or, listen, I can have as many friends as I want to. Now, whether they are a close friend or a good friend is a whole nother story. Because in my eyes, because I don't want to see the ugly first, I'm going to automatically consider you my neighbor, my friend, until you burn me, until you show me that you are not a true friend. So, shout out to anybody that has been in friendships for so many years, and you can still look at your friend and say, I love you, girl. Y'all never did anything, backstabbing. Y'all never, and I ain't gonna even say y'all never slept with each other, man. Y'all never did it with bad intentions, put it like that. Because you never know who the, you know. For real though, because it's some dudes, I switch y'all mess on, girl. I ain't even messed up back. Come on in. And you can, baby, I ain't feel no kind of way. I don't even feel no type of way. But there's some that's off limits. But one thing about it is a respect thing. If you can't have respect for your friends and their friends, even if you don't like, who they hang around with, you just still have to have respect. You can't get amongst, and we were speaking about being territorial. You can't, I'm having a birthday party and I invite my friends from work and I invite my friends from who I've been friends with, and then y'all divided and looking at each other funny because you're trying to figure out who I'm turning up with the most, and that's the wrong spirit to have. That's why I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for the CEO district, because when I tell you, it's just like, and I'm one of the youngest in the bunch. So to get around seasoned women that have been out here, been in the network market, have made six figures, been out here all over the United States, networking with different people, and to see how they embrace new faces, it was inspiring to me, because I'm like, people, everybody don't do that. And I sometimes think I'm too nice for being so accepting of people, but you can accept people without letting them get to a certain space in your life when you know how to protect yourself. And so I think that's one of the biggest things in a friendship, in a relationship, or whatever, is knowing you and knowing how to draw boundaries with people so that you don't even give them the opportunity to cross you. And then not only that, praying for discernment to know who is real and who is not. So, again, we like to say shout out to all of those. Listen, in the city of Memphis, we see it so much. People that have been friends for years, from high school, that still rocking. And I mean, I love it. Because you get to see, especially when somebody posts like an old picture of them when they was hanging out back then. Because we be letting some. And you go looking at when you was so much smaller back then and all that kind of stuff. A little club picture. Girl, ain't at the end of Beale Street, whatever that club was on the end. I don't even know the name of it no more. But yeah, we gonna get back on task. We talking about friends. Look, Rico said yes, sir. Look, shout out Bulldog. Anything, this thing. So let's just get back on you, D McGee. Like, in real time, where do you see yourself going? Like in the next 5 years, I know you've cranked up some new stuff. You've been putting out some videos. So I was going to give you the opportunity to kind of put it out there, let us know what's going on in D McGee world, because now you got quite a few things that's stirring up. I'm excited about something coming in May. Give you time to talk about it. But I want to talk about this shirt you got on, this shirt I got on, and just where you are going with all of this.
Well, it's so crazy because it's just since my husband passed away, like God has, He's putting so much trust in me, and I'm so grateful for it because He could have gave it to somebody else. And me busy, so busy running the daycare, still helping out at the funeral home. It's just a lot that I carry. But for God to just give me the opportunity, and it took what 2017, 18, 19, 21. Almost 5 years, y'all. Let me say four. For me to really
Let's
walk
get it.
in what I really want. Y'all know, if y'all know me, y'all know I love fashion. Like fashion is my go-to. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that's one of the things that I said, you know what? God, I ain't gonna hold it in because I get so many people to inbox me, hey, can you style me for this? Can you style for them? I'm like, girl, I don't know nobody know. Like, I ain't trying to style
And
nobody.
do.
I ain't trying to style them. I'm just showing y'all some little inspiration. That's it. So that's one thing I'm walking into, being a fashion influencer. I already got I do advertising for skincare. It's called Tones for Coco. Y'all go if y'all can go back to my IG page, Tones for Coco, and then now I do VFit. My trainer, she has a dope. I just did my YouTube. I got a YouTube page too. Y'all go follow me.
So now y'all hear that? Y'all hear that brand ambassador snap? That wasn't even in the bio at the beginning, y'all. So I told y'all it was coming.
Yeah,
So
so
let's put brand ambassador on the list. Cause baby, I thought she was the Tones by Coco. I was getting ready to put in my order just because it was her. I was getting ready.
see, everybody thought that. I was like, that's not
I'm like, let
right.
me find out you trying to pop out blind.
Girl, listen. But yeah, so that, and then I have another thing where now I'm branding my Yet Still Here, my Yet Still Here brand. If y'all, and it don't even have to be biblical, y'all. It can just be about people that have really done you wrong and want to see you fall. Like it's about they turn them like, "Heck, you thought I was gonna fall. You tried to block
You
her.
tried
You
it.
tried it. You know, if you try to put my name out there, don't hire her. Don't do that with her. Don't do that with him. Baby, yet still here. Like I said, it don't have to be you've lost somebody or you know what I'm saying, you had, cancer, anything like that. It goes all together. We have been through so much this pandemic. We have lost loved ones. We have lost so much jobs. Like, but guess what, y'all? What the church say? We still here.
Baby.
We walking on, we stumbling on the devil and our enemies' head.
It
That's what
is.
I'm talking about. Like, don't let nobody doubt you. Don't let the enemy and people get to y'all minds thinking y'all can't do what y'all do. So yes, still here. Website coming up soon. Website coming up soon. Y'all can purchase that, but y'all can deal me, get that. And then my last but not least, y'all, my baby. Like this is my baby. It's called Safe Place. This is my nonprofit organization that I'm launching. March 21st. Yes, it's gonna be my phone that was dead. March
Well, I still get you right here. You tagged on it.
March 21st is I'm launching. So yeah, I'm launching my baby called Safe Place, y'all. That is like just a newborn. Like I just had another child.
Come
And
on.
that is my this and God, I just thankful because I was thinking behind William Murphy a couple of months ago, and I just when I was running from God, like God, I don't want to deal with women because you know how it is dealing with
Uh
women and
huh.
trying to get stuff together and stuff like this. And he was like, God, if you don't do what God told us. I hear something about space. This is what
Uh
he
huh.
said. You don't use what God's giving you, He's going to give it to somebody else that He trusts more. I was like, oh Lord, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and walk in. I'm gonna walk in.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
So now Safe Place. So Safe Place is a women's organization of women. Just even though I may not know you, even though we may be, I don't even know you from nothing. I just met you, but I feel comfortable of just talking to you about my problems. Why? Because I don't want nobody judging me. We can go to our best friends, our mom, but some type of way we gonna feel judged. You don't need to do that because look at you. Sometimes you just want somebody to listen. You know what I'm saying? And the person who you may talk to can probably relate to you. So that's what it is. Just when we just coming together, talking about everything under the sun, and we just letting it all out. And staying that everybody have to sign confidentiality. So we Yes, May 21st, 2022. I'm launching my baby called Safe Place. Y'all can go to
May
Eventbrite.
21st.
Yes, Eventbrite, y'all. I only have 15 tickets, so I only need 46 tickets. So I'm down to 15. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, go get it. I got people. God has been amazing. I just went to Tampa this past weekend. It's people like 3 women already bought the tickets, flying. Don't even know nothing about me, so I ain't going through
See?
nothing but God. Doing this
Thank
thing.
you,
Thank you,
Danielle.
Danielle.
You
You
too.
too.
Danielle CM said I'm so proud of both of y'all.
Thank y'all.
Rico said manifest in this universe.
Manifested, I'm telling y'all. But you know what, fellas? I got something for y'all too. So I ain't gonna talk too much about it. I got something for y'all too about the safe place. So yeah, May 21st, we up and live, y'all. Get them tickets, DJ, we got food. We gonna celebrate. We gonna vibe. We gonna vibe.
And I'm all down for the safe.
Yeah.
That's my kind of stuff right there. Now, I might just shout on some things and be like, nah, I catch something else. But when it come down to the safe place and being able to be open and transparent, I'm all about transparency and being able to live through a few things. I just want to put this out here because I don't know. Now, let's talk about this name. Yes, still here. Now, yes, still here. Why did you come up with that?
Let me tell you how I came up with it. So it's one of my closest friends. My closest friend was having this event, and she was like, I want you to come and do my event. No, and I'm thinking like, okay, girl, yeah, let me know what you want to say. She said, no, I want you to sing. I want you to speak. Now you know I don't do no talking. We need to hear your story. But and then she was like, after you have your story, then you go ahead and sing. Y'all, Coach came read y'all. Listen, I'm grateful for her because I'm telling y'all, God know what He doing. So she was like, "What do you want to talk about?" I was like, "Okay." I came up, I forgot what was the name of the first. It was like, I said, "Let me brainstorm, let me think about it again and pray about it." And I was like, "You know what?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm still here." And that's the topic I wanted to talk about because she wanted me to tell my story of how God has what He did and what He's doing in my life now. And out of all that, I'm still here. So that's where Yet Still Here came for the motivation of my girl, Keisha.
Now, let's get back to this yes still here, because yes still here is not just a catchphrase. It's not just a real nice slogan on a shirt. Like, I don't know if yes still here is becoming a book or a CD that's coming out, but yes still here is the beginning of something because it's bigger than you. It's bigger than you, and everybody that has supported you and has bought this shirt from you. They didn't buy. In my heart is a heart. Know that they love you and they wanted to support you, but they didn't just buy it because of that. They bought it because they can identify with it. That they've gone through something, and that they thought was gonna just be the end all, tell all, but yet still here. Girl. Now, my author senses, like my spider senses, my author senses is telling me that this seems like a really good anthology. And, since we're speaking things into the universe here, this is an idea. Yet still here, and I know some amazing producers, by the way, because I am a 3-time author, 2-time bestseller in this thing, you know what I'm saying? But you are not the only person that feels that, regardless of what I've gone through and what the enemy tried to shut down, yet I am still here. And not only you, but as many others that has that same story to tell. So there's just something to ponder on for a little minute, because when you come up with something like that, it's not for no reason. And when it's clear as day to you, the vision for you and how you just printed that thing down and you wrote the vision and made it real clear, it's going further than you think, because even there's a part of the safe place or safe haven, safe place. I'm saying, am I saying it right? Safe place. You know, I'm more than likely every woman that comes to the safe place is going to have a yet still here story. So yet still here is like, I'm just telling you.
You and the spirit, Spencer. Let me say that. Now, I actually started like a month ago. Started on the series of Yes to Hear. So it's a series. So y'all, she on it. She in the spirit.
All the time, baby.
For real, for real.
Listen, God don't put certain people in. Listen, it's a covering. It's a covering that you have to have. It's a divine covering that your friends have to have over you. If they're not protecting your spirit, you know what I'm saying? Even when you don't know it, it's void. So I'm always gonna protect your spirit and where you are in your life, and I'm gonna accept you wherever you are in your life. Same way you are with me. You know, there are some times when we all go through some moments where we're in dark places. We don't want to talk to nobody about it. And then some of us are always so strong that you don't like people to see that side of you, so you're not gonna go to anybody and tell them that I'm weak or I'm down or I'm feeling overwhelmed, or I'm feeling stressed out, or I almost killed myself. You know what I'm saying? I really want to run my car off this road. I really just didn't even want to wake up this morning. And when you have those stories, I just y'all make sure y'all. She got 15 tickets left for the safe place. And let that marinate. Think about why you are still here. And while you're thinking about that, you're going to tell yourself, you know what, I need to get my ticket to this safe place, because there might be some things still on the inside that need to come out. There's some things still buried that's not allowing me to move forward. There's some people that I still haven't forgiven that's holding me back from my next chapter, because I can't close the chapter in this part of my life. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets to the safe place so you can be safe in your spirit. You can release some things. You can be around some people that are in the same spirit that you're in. And it's nothing like being in an atmosphere that's set for that. And I never looked at it that way until, let me see, what was that Friday night? I was telling y'all about the Giannis thing. And one of my CEO sisters, we was trying to get pictures, because this was the lady that was putting it out. This was her first time putting her business out there. So we trying to get pictures and perfect video, just going through and instead of us sitting up there and actually sitting down, relaxing, and taking in the experience, enjoying the moment, embracing the moment. It took somebody to say, y'all, can we just wait before we take a picture and start recording and just enjoy the moment? And just thinking about that, it just brings some perspective to life itself, how we're so busy trying to capture a certain moment, or we're so busy trying to be a certain way, or the way people see us in their eyes, and we're trying to make things, put it in this picture perfect package, when we just really have to embrace life where it's at. And then accept where we are at that moment. Stop trying to rush where we're going. Just know you got somewhere to go. Just know you got somewhere to go, but don't rush. Because that's when you crash, the repair is even greater, and it's going to take you longer to get to where you're going when you try to rush. So y'all make sure y'all support Yet Still Here, and hoodies, t-shirts, all of that. And it's so funny because I never looked at it like this here. And you probably never looked at it like this either. But I'm looking right now because I'm looking at you on my phone. And then I look down at myself and I see this shirt that I have on. And so this shirt that I got on says Unveil. So when we talking about unveiling, we talking about taking something off. You know what I'm saying? We talking about some, you know, when you unveil it, this is like when you get married and somebody take the veil off your face and eat some sugar or whatever, and they seeing this beautiful masterpiece and all of that. Or we talking about unveiling when we're at a funeral, you got something in your face because you don't really want nobody to see your tears, but somebody move it out the face and tell you it's okay to cry, and they rub your tears in it. And so we talk about unveiling feelings and getting out there. And so once we unveil and we let life run its course and we accept that we cannot control what's along this path, then we're able to tell the story that I'm still here. Listen, baby. When you unveiled and you opened up and you let God be free in you, some things happened that you didn't like. Some things happened that you couldn't do nothing about. It was inevitable that it was supposed to happen. And so we can't even question God why it happened or none of that. All we just have to know was that you was obedient because you unveiled. So which means that even if life did rush itself, God needed for that to happen really quick because he knew what was about to happen. But let me go ahead and let you know that I got you with what you prayed for. And so I'm going to give you this, but I'm going to also give you a legacy to go along with it. But in the midst of me giving you this, it's going to be some that you're going to have to go through. And you are prepared. And the reason why you are prepared is because I already chose you to go through this a long time ago. That's why, yet still here, it flowed natural for you because this was your testimony meant to tell. And this was also meant for you to tell, to be a gateway to your nonprofit safe place. Because everybody don't have a safe place, but see, you got a safe place, and you know for sure that your safe place is in God. And him through you is going to give those around you a safe place. So it's not the location, it's not it ain't nothing, it's you that's the safe place. And so I just am I'm ready for what God is about to do next in your life. And I know this is getting ready to be something real big. And I pray that you are ready for this overflow, because this is the season. Man, it's a shift that is happening. It's a shift that's happening right now in this season. And I'm going to tell you how that shift works. And you probably know this during that shift. It's gonna be some real bad stuff to happen along the way. It's gonna be some heart crushing things to happen along the way, because you get ready to go to another level. And so you're not gonna be able to withstand that next level until you have hit some rough peaks along the way. So when you get ready to level up, and then you know how the enemy, like, that's his best friend, is to see you shining in God's grace. And so this is opportunity to step right on in. So I'm just gonna say this, to be wise in this season, and to be like unbothered, like completely unbothered. Like unbothered on a whole nother level, to the point where, like, even when it comes down to certain minimal things dealing with your kids, to be unbothered. Because when you start stressing and you start worrying, or you start allowing the outside distractions get in the way, all of this big planning will come to a head. And when it's that versus your life and where you are right now, what you said is the spiritual warfare. And when it's dead and where you are in your life, what you gonna do? You're gonna put down all of that, because where you feel like you're supposed to be focused in on. Feel like you're supposed to be focused in on being a mom, or just a child of God in his place. You know what I'm saying? And so with that, the pressure from me branching out and being me and something that I put out, like, it's gonna be a pull. It's gonna be a pull, and it's gonna be some stuff that go along the way that's gonna make you say, I don't want to be a hypocrite, but I want to put this out. I don't want to not be able to be all the way real about this, but I want to put this out. So it's like be ready to live in your moment and in your truth, and and know that God got your hand through this entire journey, and He is putting the right people in your place. I see you got some outstanding people. I've been trying. I think I've been wanting to give Miss Chef Rachel. Is it Rochelle or Rachel? Rochelle. I'm trying to get her to come on Power99DaMixx too. I think we done been in each other inbox, but I got a couple of little inbox stalking like relationships we had going on. We just met on Facebook. So it's also a good opportunity to network. So y'all make sure y'all at the safe place. Let's see. Before I get out of here tonight, y'all, we got about 15 minutes left. D McGee. Now, what do you want your kids to learn from you through this journey?
First, nothing is too hard for God. Whatever you put your mind to, is like you said. The more you want, the more glory you get, the more level you go into God. The devil is always going to have a plan, and you're under. Just be defeated. You know what I'm saying? Defeat the devil. Basically, just want them to know how strong I was. You know, as a mom, and everything that I'm doing now is for them. You know, and just let them know that it's not easy. It's not going to be easy. You gotta go through something to get through something.
Come on.
I can't walk out this. I can't just stand here at this door. I gotta walk through the door to get what I'm trying to get.
Exactly.
Nothing. You shouldn't allow anything to stop you. If it's God's will for your life, it's gonna be. It's already stamped. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on.
God knew who it was gonna be when we get, even when we was in our mama's womb. So He knew what we was gonna do. It's up to us to want to accept it. Because I was one of. I ran from everything I just said. I was like, I don't
Uh-huh.
want to I don't want to know. I don't want to even talk to widows. I don't want to even talk about women, about relationships, like nothing. Because I was in a space where I asked you for something and you took it from me. So I'm like, I don't even feel that I'm not even worthy to even talk to somebody, because I had a bitter heart. I was angry. I was mad. But I want my boys to know it's okay to feel that way, but don't stay there.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Just pick up. You fall, that's fine. We fall, but just as long as you get up every time you fall. But I just want to, and the power of prayer, the power of fasting and praying, and just staying and just believing God's word. I most definitely want them to know and bring them up. They got already is, and the legacy of their dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of just who their father was. Quentin was always big on not doing a junior like that, because people expect you to be just like your father, because he was a pastor and he was a preacher and doing all that. It's a lot on that child. But I tell my boys, be who you want to be. You don't have to. You don't have to follow your father's footsteps. I don't want to push them into something. And apparently we do that a lot. We push our kids into something that they hate. You know what I'm saying? I want my kids to grow up to be who their hearts desire, and what God called them to be. So this for them to learn, just I want them to become who they want to be in God. That's basically.
I like that. I like that. And I'm glad that you mentioned not always having to follow the footsteps of somebody, because that's pressure. Like that's a whole nother interview right there on how people feel like because they grew up in a certain type of family and everybody was this and they went on down and they feel like they got, and you're not completely satisfied with that, or that's not even who God called you to be, but you're forced in it, so it's not connecting with you in it. It ain't in your heart. You ain't passionate about it, and non-passionate work shows. People don't connect with somebody that's bringing the word that really just read something and put it in a way that they can explain it to you, but they're not even connected with it. So I like the fact that you said that, to be who you are in God, because that's how I live. Is this hood saint lifestyle ain't ain't easy.
Like you said, God knows your heart. We live every day to be perfect. Not to be perfect, but we live every day to learn from what we was yesterday.
Man, what you
We're trying
said.
to grow every day.
And if you ain't trying to grow, then if you can't recognize, your shit and call yourself on it, and you know, and move past it. Forgive yourself for it. Give yourself grace and keep doing you. Like and I know a lot of people that go out and do God's work, and as soon as they are like put on blast, or you know they're embarrassed or anything, they fall back.
We human.
Like
I don't get that. That's why I tell them you don't supposed to idol your pastor. You don't supposed to because their God is using them to get you to where you need to be as a Christian. And this pastor was in Tampa. He talked about it's not the pastors to to be responsible for them to be a good Christian. They give it. It's just like if I tell you,
giving instructions.
yeah, I'm giving you the instruction, and I just give you the meal. It's up to you if you're gonna eat it. It's
Yeah.
not if I
Then if I,
tell you,
and then even if they go out and fall on their face, that's they got the answer to God.
God. But it's we put so much
Pressure.
pressure and so much what's this standard of the man of God. He's a man of God. He can't do this. He can't do. He a man.
He's human just like everybody else.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna need we ain't gonna look, baby, cause honey, when they talking about the baby, we ain't gonna talk about that man they put out there. We ain't gonna put him out there. Y'all go look. Y'all know the pastor that they said was doing stuff. He was playing in the Young God. Yeah, y'all know. Y'all go look him up. I don't know what it's on, but yeah, but he was playing in the Young God. Y'all go find him. But you know, I've enjoyed you tonight. Please tell everybody how they can get into contact with you, and also like, are you available when people, you know, let people know how they can book you if they, you know. Let's just be real. I hate to say this, and I know you probably don't like doing these, but you know, people are dying like every day. And you know, it's something about people that can come to a funeral and the songstress can set the tone. Because if sometimes you can change the whole tone of a funeral, you get up there and you don't know how to sing, and then they all sad one minute, then they look up because who let her get up there and sing it? Y'all know it be some folks. Then you was sad, but then they got up there. You ain't sad no more. You sad about having to sit through this song. Shoot. But just tell the people how they get it. So you.
Get to me. I'm on Facebook twice. I got my D McGee fan page on Facebook. I'm Danny McGee Barlow on Facebook as well. My IG page is D1 Danny Barlow. That's D, the number one, DANI Barlow, BARLOW. I've been trying to get my safe place page here, but listen, the devil busy with that one. But anyway, website coming soon. You can book me at bookdmcgee@gmail.com for any singing engagements. I don't like to talk, y'all, so don't be trying to book me for no conference. I'm just playing, y'all. Whatever I'm walking forth this, I can't even. I can't hide from it no more. So whatever, it's a speaking engagement, women empowerment, whatever. Let me first say this. Shout out to my girl. Coach K. Marie, y'all.
Look, I'm waiting on you to say something. I'm like,
I'm so proud of her. Like, y'all, we can literally talk for like 4 or 5 hours because I'm so proud of her. The reason why I'm saying that because I've seen where she been and where she's at now. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about from the voices. I'm been jobs. Like I've literally, we both been in each other's life, just seeing everything and how now we in each other's life. But we did that.
Indeed, and still doing.
Going higher. So shout out to my girl for always giving me the opportunity to whatever she do to make sure that people knows about me. So I appreciate you there for that best friend. But yeah, y'all.
Best friend in them.
So check out my YouTube page, y'all, too, on my fashion that I'm doing on my YouTube page. That's Danny McGee Barlow on YouTube. All music outlets, you can get my music and the mixtape off Amazon and iTunes, all that good stuff, y'all.
Yeah. So y'all done, this is my second time interviewing you. This is the second time. So y'all know it's up here, and then this is a prime example of when we was talking about earlier. If you're just not tuning in, the friends that you don't have to talk to every day, but you're still super solid, like it, you know, like it's like whatever y'all just pick up like y'all just was with each other yesterday. And that's the type of friends we are. We got each other front, back, and when we ain't even around each other. And those type of friends, you look. And look, and there was a time where you wish you stayed that close to your friend. But I can say this much: when you did first move over there, when you first had the babies, it was just like a soul duty for me to come and just stop by there, you know, because I knew that a lot of things was new to you at that moment, and so just a little support here and there, it go a long way. So, y'all, I've enjoyed y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to Wind Down Wednesday on Power 99 The Mix with your girl K Marie. It's always a good time here in the station. Y'all make sure y'all download the Power 99 The Mix app. Also download Power 99 Gospel. Make sure you tune in each and every Wednesday night on Wind Down Wednesday with your girl K Marie. Also, I got a special guest on next week. I don't know if she'll be joining me in the studio, but nonetheless, we're gonna have an interview, whether it's over the phone or in the studio. I got Daphne Green coming on. Y'all gonna find Def signs and more. I love me some Daphne Green, y'all. I don't know if y'all know a fan on Facebook. I'm giving y'all the heads up now, y'all, because y'all know she's something else with herself. Baby, I won't be like Daphne when I get older, honey. So y'all make sure y'all tuned in next Wednesday, and make sure if you're just now tuning in on Facebook Live, you go back and hit the replay button so that you can watch this from the very beginning. To everybody just tuning in, thank y'all so much. Make sure you put hashtag replay in the comment, and y'all give me feedback. Give me feedback. I don't ask for reviews, but you know, sometimes it's good to get your feedback. And y'all, if you have topics, ideas, things like that, I'm always open to it as I am continuing to grow. So don't be a stranger to Wind Down Wednesday, and don't be a stranger to K Marie, because K Marie meets no stranger. And of course, I'm always gonna tell y'all I love y'all, because I do. There's not a soul on God's green earth that I don't love initially until you burn me, until you do wrong by me. And so I'm praying against the wickedness. Let's put this gun violence down. Shout out to my girl Lakeisha. She'll be at the Southland Mall this Saturday from 2 to 5. There is going to be a committee talking about gun violence at Southland Mall in Memphis, Tennessee. So get out there. I also got some new on the way, y'all. Y'all know I am the queen of pop out, but I ain't gonna tell y'all yet. I'm just gonna tell y'all. Just get ready, because it's always I'm about to pop out. Hey, I'm about to pop out. But y'all get ready, stay tuned. Make sure you follow me on social media platforms, Keisha K Marie Spencer. Also, y'all, visit my website so y'all can see. Yes, y'all know me as the Hype Me Up Queen, Wind Down Wednesday, K Marie. But there's so much more to me as a master life coach, marketing specialist, graphic design artist. My business is A Better Me by K Marie. You can visit my website. That's abetterme.kmarie.info, where I specialize in communication, coaching, and promotion. I just got my certification as certified public speaker. So, like I said, I'm always popping out with something new. And I want to thank everybody that's been continuously supporting me and following me on my journey. I love you all. And so I'm going to end this show with one of, I believe it's me and Danny's favorite singers. It don't matter what she sings, she just be singing, and we just be flowing and think we sound like her on everything that she say. So y'all, this my girl Jamie Sullivan. Listen, this Wind Down Wednesday. If you by yourself, it don't matter, baby. Turn the wine bottle up and get out your feelings. Hey. Thank y'all for tuning in. Wednesday. Love y'all. Peace, love, and happiness. And I'll see y'all next week. Run me my keys. No more popping up the idiot. I ain't even got the miles to trip on ya. No phone. Who is it? Brand new, like the whip. Rack it up, no assist. I ain't average. Wake up, need a zip. Hennessy, take a sip. Look at my jeans, I'm too thick. I ain't got no room for extra baggage. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't
leave no pieces. You need to hurry and pick up your feelings while I'm up cleaning. Boy, please, I don't need it. Memories, you can keep it. Oh, don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. I'm trying to give for ya. You ran out of chances of forgiving ya. Yeah, listen, I'm listening just for you to go and break my heart again. I learned my lesson last time. I ain't coming. This is what you had now. And I bet you I look better, don't I? New phone. Who is this? Contact. Don't exist. Either I caught it. Gas way too expensive. No more benefits. Papa visit. Hands tied. No grip. I ain't got the room for extra baggage. So don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. You need to hurry and pick up your feelings. While I'm up cleaning, boy, please. I don't need memories. You can keep it. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Don't leave no pieces. Knock on the door where my heart once was. But you had your fun. But I had enough. Now I'm really done. I deserve so much more than you gave to me. So now I'm saving me. And I made her a piece. So you can run them streets. Don't forget to come